How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with another review, and a little bit of tart sourness-esque-ness on today's Massive Beer Review with North Coast Brewings. It's their Tart Cherry Berliner Weisse. North Coast. One of the first beers I've ever reviewed was a North Coast Old Stock. It's actually one of my favorite beers of all time. With some age on it, it mimics quite close Thomas Hardy, which is probably my favorite beer of all time. And yeah, I'm a fan of North Coast, but I have not reviewed one of their beers in a very long time. I can't remember the last one I did. It was probably when I did Old Rasputin, and it had to be a couple years ago. Just because I've had their beers, I've reviewed a bunch of them and just haven't gone back to them. But they just released this, and I gotta give this a whirl. A couple different reasons. One, I like me some North Coast. Two, it's Berliner Weisse. It's hot as hell out. It's probably 90 degrees in this room right now. You can see as the bottle's sweating. So yeah, hopefully quenches my thirst a little bit. Yeah, their first sour offering that I've had access to. And three, clear bottle. Don't see that too often. So yeah, figured I'd pick it up, give it a whirl. Here we go. As far as what it says in the bottle, it says up here, North Coast Brewing Company, Tart Cherry Berliner Weisse. Same thing down here. Nice little kind of flower pictures. They look like, I don't know what kind of flowers they are, actually. And certified B Corp, as North Coast is. And that'd be that. Brewed and bottled Fort Bragg. There are actual cherries in this. I mean, it looks like there is, but there is actual cherries in this. So, not really sure where it's going to go. Like I said, I've never had anything really sour from these guys. So, I'm not sure if it's going to be like a soured, kind of bacteria-laden kind of Berliner, or if it's more just going to be a kettle sour kind of thing. Because, sometimes you can go a little both. Especially in today's world, when people aren't adhering to the rules and ramifications of, past beer whatevers. Anyway, let's crack it open and see what she's got. Wait, it looks pretty. I mean, the clear bottle combined with the cherry, it just looks fantastic. But that clear bottle, man, oof. I mean, it is a kettle sour, so... But, I mean, light struck is light struck. You do sometimes want to have a little bit of funk added to some sour beers, but Berliners are not one of them. I actually went into a local, very small little bottle shop by me. Wouldn't even really call it a bottle shop. It's just a place that kind of has a couple beers every here and there. And just popped in just to see what they had, and they had this sitting on there. But they had three of them sitting on their register shelf, which is right next to like a huge bay window. So I was like, yeah, we need these in the back. And they did, so I kind of lucked out that way. Two fingers, strawberry shortcake looking head on it. It looks super creamy, nice fluffiness on it. Rocky on the edges, you kind of see deep into it. And that, my friends, looks like a red champagne through and through. Soft champagne-like carbonation, super duper clear. But I mean, that is a fucking pretty beer. I mean, I love turbid haziness in beers. That's kind of how I like my IPAs to skew. I like my barley wines and my Belgians to be murky and kind of funky. But yeah, this looks absolutely beautiful. Rich, reddish, watered down reddish glow. It's like almost like a soda pop kind of red, like a candied cherry red to it. So let's see if we can get a nose on her. Rich, deep, dark, unripened cherries. Very soft, though. There's not much to it, but what you do get in there is a real non-sugared, non-candied version of a cherry. Very minimal, though. Even smelling this, I'm not really getting much of any kind of acidity or sourness. Now, if you're using real cherries, chances are that's kind of beat down a bit of the acidity on there, if there is any, so that could be it. But yeah, it smells more, I don't want to say white winey, but very light wine-esque-ness, if that makes any sense. But yeah, soft, ripened cherries. And then that's pretty much it. But there's an illusion of kind of something going on beer-wise in there. Not necessarily a scent, but it's kind of like, I guess it's a carbonation combined with knowing that it's beer, maybe. I don't know. But I'm not going to lie. I like how it smells, even though it's very one-notey. It just smells very refreshing. It smells like something I should be drinking today. So let's just dive in. Get to it. Cheers. way more active in the mouth than it is on the nose. There's a nice, hefty tart bite throughout the whole thing. But it's not overpowering. It's kind of like you're kind of lulled to sleep by the nose. And once you actually go to sip it, you get this bright, that's what I'm looking for, bright, vibrant kind of tartness to it. Not overly acidic. I don't feel like I'm going to get heartburn from this. This is very like, this is like a lightly watered down kind of cherry Jolly Rancher kind of vibe going on in here. A little bit of like a nutty maltiness. A little bit of that cherry comes off a bit more sweeter in the mouth than it does in the nose. Actually, a lot more sweeter, but you're getting that acidity, so the balance is there, so it doesn't come off sweet. It just, you know it's sweeter because, you know, it is sweet, but the balance of the bitterness kind of balances everything out. Super refreshing, super clean. Yeah, this is absolutely the definition of summer. You know what I mean? Crisp, clear, easy to drink, refreshing, tart enough to let you know you're drinking something impactful, but not acidic to where it's going to kind of turn your insides inside out after drinking a bunch. A big bomber of this. This is a 500 milliliter bomber, I believe. It has to be. I don't know what the ABV is in this, though. It does not say on the bottle. I do not see it anywhere. If this got over 6 and change, I'd be surprised. I could probably see this being more about 4 to 5 range, ABV was. Yeah, super refreshing. Super refined kind of cleanliness to it. Yeah, it's kind of it's a nice little foray into sours, at least from what I've had from North Coast. I've never been there. I never had anything sour from them, so if they have some kind of program out there that I've never been privy to, then, you know what I mean? I'm not saying this is their first sour, but for me, this is the first time I've ever had something by them. Yes, it's not a bacteria-laden one, kind of funky, super funky sour. It is a Berliner Weisse, so it's not going to appeal to you kind of crazy sour heads out there, but at the same time, it's nice. It's refreshing, it's clean, it's well made, and it's absolutely enjoyable, especially in this sweltering heat. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better Berliner Weisses I've had as of late? Yeah, actually, it is. Super crisp, super clean, super drinkable. You will not hate this beer if you like Berliner Weisses and you're in the mood for one. I'm a moody Berliner Weiss guy. I gotta be in the mood, and today was striking me, so maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just in the mood for one. Who knows? Value and availability. I paid like 7 and change for this. You know, found it at a podunk little shop close to me. Nothing too crazy, so it should be able to be had. And just say if you like what we like this. Pretty much what I just said. If you like Berliner Weisses, if you like clean, well-made beers, if tart is your game, not necessarily overtly sour, even though there's just probably a touch of acidity in there, but kind of being balanced out with that kind of real cherry, it's worth picking up because it's an absolutely tasty beer from a company that knows what the fuck they're doing. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all 4 of those places. And yeah, another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice thirst-quenching Berliner Weiss right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.